gaps.
Welcome to another blessed episode of our great show, Bridging the Gaps with Osita. In this show, we bridge gap of misunderstanding between families, friends, and neighbors. You know, we dig deep to find out the truth. What causes the problem? In this show today, we have two business partners having serious misunderstanding with each other. Let's see if we are going to resolve it. We'll see you there.
Where you can find
On the
justice.
first list, we have case number 5 in suit number HOL 61-2025 between Ben Amadi versus Ahmed Aliyu.
So what really happened?
Well, I am Ahmed Aliyu. Ben here happens to be my friend, and he is the one that introduced me into agriculture.
I'm Mr. Ben Amadi. I'm a farmer. I'm into plant and animal farming. Lord, I've known my friend here, Ahmed, for over 5 years. I have lived in the same compound for more than 3 good years now. And he knows I'm into agri. So months back, Ahmed here walked up to me for a business update, of which I told him about going fast bets for soft chicken, which is being used today for grilled chicken. After which I asked him how much he has to invest into the business. He said he has 3 million naira, and I said I'll be bringing 7 million naira to make it 10 million. And on that note, we'll be sharing the percentage on a 30-70 basis. He takes 30% and I take 70% of it. Despite the fact I'm the one with the business IQ and also the one going to cater for the bets. And this is the documents here are signed. So, Lord, it was after a month we went into the business. There is this bird disease that came up. And the disease cleared virtually all the whole birds we had in stock, leaving about 5% of the birds. We left with no choice, had to sell off the remaining 5% to make a profit of 3 million naira. You know, it was a very, very big, it was the worst tragedy that happened to us anyway. It was after this, our quarrel started. Ahmed here called me demanding that I give him the profit that we made from the bets. I was surprised because I never expected him, to demand for such. I asked him if he has forgotten that I invested about 7 million naira into the same business. He said he doesn't care, that I should refund him back, I should give him back the profit we made. And I was dumbfounded because I never expected Ahmed here to demand for a dime or penny from the remaining profit we made.
Well, I can understand. You started your story well, but you didn't end it well. So how can you not expect Ahmed to ask for the profit? Huh? Anyway, let's hear from you, Ahmed.
Thank you, sir. Just like he said, we have lived in the same compound for some years now. And he has always talked about this so much gain and profit that is into agric. So when I had free cash, I ran to him as a friend. I told him to give me advice on what to do, how to invest my money. So he told me that we should invest into bird farming. I have no idea about the business, so I invested without telling me the risk involved in this business.
No now. I've always told you how farming can be risky and very profitable at the same time.
You told me.
I have told you. I've always told that. I told you that. I did. I have always told you the game. I've told you the risk in the game.
Just calm down, everyone. Ahmed, from your story, you admitted that you have this agribusiness in mind. That was why you ran to him when you made the money, so that you can invest in the business, right?
Actually, it was after the investment was made. When the tragedy started, that was when he told me the dangers and the risk involved in this business. I invested 3 million naira in this business. 3 good million naira. I think.
Are you saying that?
Are you a young man? I'm not going to Marawo. You should give me that 3 million naira.
Let him finish.
You should give me that 3 million naira. My lord, I think this young man here, he had the idea, he wanted to invest into bird farming business, but he wanted to use my money to achieve his dreams. That is what he did.
So you're expecting me to give you the whole $3 million?
Gaskiya?
How greedy can you be?
Me greedy?
How greedy can you be?
Do you mean I'm greedy? You call me a greedy man?
It's okay, everyone. Ahmed has a positive mind to make profit from this business. And both of you are in this business just to make profit. But unfortunately, you ran at a loss. And from your contract you had, you agreed to share 70-30, right? Right? Am I right?
Yes, ma'am.
Correct. 70-30. But it's very wrong for you to demand complete 3 million naira from Mr. Bell. You understand? Because the business didn't go well as you guys, expected. So are you willing to go to the percentage that he's asking you to go by?
It was after I invested and the tragedy started. Then that was when he started telling me about the risk and the dangers involved in this business. I invested 3 million naira into this business. 3 good million naira. Now we have 3 million at hand. Why don't you give it to me?
Okay, so you want me to give you?
Why don't you give me the 3 million that I invested? I am not done talking, Walai. Go bank at that. Thank you, my lord. So he has 3 million naira. He should give me to me. I think this man here has idea of going into this business, but he decided to use my money to achieve his dreams. One yes. Me greedy. No banker. One my lord. How greedy can you be?
It's okay. Ahmed, you shouldn't be asking for 30% because you guys did this business and you had a written agreement already from this business. So I think it's good to always stick to your agreement because there's a loss. So when there's a loss, you shouldn't be asking a complete percentage. You're ready to take your 900,000 as your 30% from the business.
He should give me 1 million naira. I go my way. Gaskiya?
1 million naira.
Yes, ma'am.
So you have to count that there's a legal agreement that you guys have together, and both of you invested in this business. So I think I will advise both of you to put your money together and go back to the business, so that both of you will invest in business again, so that you can make profits. There is no need to split money and have issues together. You don't need to have issues. So you need to go back to the business, study the business, do some research so that you can know the reason why your bets are dying. So that when you put another money in the business, you can make profits. Because you are in the business to make profits, both of you. So because you are very young, enterprising gentleman, you are still very young, so it's always good to, reset yourself, go back to the business, bring your money and start the business back again. Instead of asking for percentage and percentage that. I believe you can still do well in the agriculture business. Because agriculture is doing well right now. Am I right? So, I think the court may arise now.
Good morning, sir.
What is it?
What do you think about the court reading today?
There's nothing to think about. No, the good judge we have in this country is Judge Osita. He have done massively well. The way he did everything is best. It's the best thing for them to reinvest the money, and when they make profit, share it equally.
So you think Mr. Femi was a greedy businessman?
I think whatever you think you might, I think Osita did was the best. I think, thank you.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes?
Sir, I still have one more question.
What is it?
So you think if they reinvest, they will make more profit?
Sure, farming business is what is going on here. It's lucrative. I think it's a smart one for them. Thank you.
Excuse me, sir. Excuse me, sir.
It's bridging the gaps. It's bridging the gaps. Where you can find justice. It's bridging the gaps. Bridging the gaps. Where you can find justice. It's bridging the gaps. Bridging the gaps. It's where you can find justice. Bridging the gaps. Bridging the gaps.